Now, give me a few minutes to check if everything is working well here, but I can see that we are recording, we are live on the group, so it looks like that everything is working. Anyway, if you can hear me and you can see me, just write in the chat. You can see the usual countdown that is on the top of my head, just to give the possibility to everyone to join this live streaming. Okay, it looks like that you can see me. All right. Cool. So write me again in the chat, guys, if every one of you can see me. I can see that already some people are saying that they can see me, but just write in the chat. Anyway, 1 minute to go. I want to tell you again that if you want, you can rewatch all the other videos that I did in the group. So the 5 videos that were going through this launch, all the 5 videos where I'm gonna told you everything you need to do to quit your 9-to-5 job, get clients right now, and start creating a business on the side. In this video, I'm gonna launch my program. I'm gonna explain to you everything you need to know about my program. And if you have any question, feel free to ask your question. I'm gonna reply all of them. So feel free to do that. I wanted to launch yesterday, actually. I don't know if you received my email, but I wanted to launch yesterday and then I couldn't do it and I had to postpone it to today. So the closing time when I was gonna close the door should be Thursday, but at this point we will close the door to join the program on Friday. So I will postpone the closing time as well. You will have time to join the program today till Friday. So you have this amount of time. I hope it's gonna be enough for you. But as I said, I have an offer for you. I have a promotion for you. So if you still have doubt on getting on the program, don't worry, you have a huge reason why you should join the program. You have a 30% promotion, 30% offer to join the program. I'm gonna tell you about this later. All right, so the countdown hit 0. I hope you guys are over here because I want to start. We don't want to waste time, right? So let's start straight away. I'm gonna put my slides, and again, you tell me if you can see my slides, if you can see everything that is on the screen, so let me know. And we can go through this. We can go through this Escape 9-to-5 program, 6 weeks to become your own boss and regain your freedom in 2020. Again, guys, write in the chat if you can see the slides and if you can hear me. This is the important thing, by the way. Anyway, okay, let's start with this program. First of all, we're gonna start the 3rd of February. If you join this program, 3rd of February, we will start. If you don't know, this is a complete live program. Live means that every session is live. This is not pre-recorded. This is not like all the other programs that you may have bought in the past. This is completely different. This is all live. You will have sessions with me live. I will teach you everything you need to learn. But at the same time, you have the possibility to ask me questions, and you will have answers straight away, immediately on your questions. So that's why it's so powerful. That's why it's gonna work damn well, and it worked last year when I ran the first edition. If you want to know what you're gonna get with this program, well, you will replace your income with clients. You will eliminate daily commute. This was a big thing for me because I'm in London. If you remember, I told you, sorry a second, I have to just move away this thing or I can't see my slides. So again, I was saying, you're gonna eliminate daily commute. This was a big thing for me because, well, I'm in London. I had to commute every single day and it was a terrible thing. I didn't want to do it. You will work wherever you want, and I can add to this whenever you want. There is my cat behind the camera that is trying to annoy me. Kimbo, get out. So, sorry for this. Is the most annoying cat ever when I go live. And if it comes here, I can show you. But anyway, so you can work wherever you want, whenever you want. This is important. You will become your own boss and you will build your online business. You see, this is my cat that is trying to destroy everything. Where are you going? And you can't see him. Well, anyway, let's keep on. Kimbo says hi, anyway. This was me 3 years ago. I wasn't here in front of the camera. I was in this cubicle. I was between 3 big screens in front of me, and I had to do a job I didn't want to do, I didn't like doing that job, and but I had to do it. My boss was telling me what to do. I had to stay in that place for 8 hours per day. As I said, I had to commute every single day, and it was terrible. If you ever lived in London, you know how terrible it is. And I just wanted to quit. That's the only thing I wanted to do. I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit my job. I wanted to do something else. I wanted to create my online business. I wanted to work on the thing that I wanted to do. This was the important thing for me, but I didn't know how to do. I didn't have a step-by-step plan to do this. I just knew that I wanted to do it. So 3 years ago, I was there. I was in that cubicle 8 hours per day, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to escape that situation. This is what I did in the last 3 months. Now I'm not in a 9-to-5 job anymore. I work with clients, and this allowed me to work and travel at the same time. This is something that sometimes you hear from digital nomads or you read stories online. This is absolutely possible. I did it. I quit my job. I started working with clients, with remote clients while I was traveling, and this allowed me to travel around Europe in the last 3 months and even farther than that. I went to Thailand, I went in other places as well. So this happened in the last 3 months. If I still was in my 9-to-5 job, there was no possibility I could do that. Because as you may know, in Europe, you have 25 days per year that you can use as holidays. And I know that in the United States, it's even worse than this. But in UK, you have 25 days for holidays. And I can tell you that it's not enough for what I wanted to do. I wanted to travel. I wanted to work while I was traveling. I want to work wherever, whenever I wanted. So I wanted to do that. Right now, I'm in the position to do that. But as I told you, I didn't have a guide to do this. And if you watch the other videos that I post in the group, you already know my biggest mistake. I made 2 mistakes. The first one that I made was all about trusting online gurus. So I know that this sounds funny because I'm telling you what to do, but I trusted those online gurus, and I bought a couple of programs and I did exactly what they told me to do. And it was simple, it made sense at the time. I had to work on an online business. I had to grow my email list. You know the drill, right? I had to build my email list. I had to create the program. I had to find a niche. I had to create the program on that niche. Then when my email list was big enough, like 200 people, 300 people, 400 people, I just had to launch. I had to launch my program, whatever program I created, and I could get money. That was what they told me to do. And I did it. I absolutely did it. I made a big mistake because I quit my 9-to-5 job. Because I didn't have enough time to work on my online business, on creating all the things that I had to create, right? So I said, these things that they are teaching me, they make sense. So I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to use my savings. And in a matter of a few months, I will make money with my online business. Well, I did that. If you watch my previous videos, you know what happened. I ended up bankrupt. I finished all my money after 6 months. And at the end I was desperate. I was feeling miserable because I thought that they cheated on me. They made me believe that there was this dream of creating an online business and making a lot of money, making more money than working 9-to-5, that I could do whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. And it was actually easy to do that. And I feel betrayed. I feel that I was sold a fake dream. And I was so desperate. I was terrible. I was destroyed at the end. And what could I do? I searched another 9-to-5 job. I started working a 9-to-5 job, not with the same money that I was earning before. I had to take another 9-to-5 job where they were paying me less than before, but it was the only thing I could do because I finished all my savings. And I said, well, they got me. They got my money. They betrayed me. That's it. That's the mistake I did. Well, the thing is this. Don't do my same mistake. If right now you are working 9-to-5 and you believe this idea of creating an online business and making money with this, and you are using one of these methods, I put all of them here on the slide. So if you're doing one of those things, and you're working 9-to-5, or even worse, if you quit 9-to-5 and you're using one of those things to make money, Well, I tell you which ones. Coaching, online courses. This is what I was doing. I was creating an online course. Membership website. Maybe you create a membership website and want to make money with this. Affiliate. You want to make money with affiliate programs. Drop shipping. If you're working 9 to 5 and you're creating an online business using those things, or even worse, you quit your 9 to 5 and you're working on those things because you think that there is a business that you will make money pretty quickly, I can tell you just one thing. I can tell you just to stop. Stop. Do not do this. And I don't know how to be more honest about this. I'm telling you this with my heart on my hands because I went through this before you. And I saw the same situation in many students, in many clients who came to me and they asked me what to do because they did the exact same thing. Some of them were still working 9 to 5, but they didn't have enough time to create their own business. And I get it. When you work 9 to 5, the majority of your day, you are there in your office. And when you come back home, you don't have energy and you don't have time to start working on your own business. So first, sooner or later, you will quit your 9 to 5 job to just focus on your business. Well, stop. Stop with this nonsense. I went through this before you. I discovered the truth in the worst possible way. So stop. Stop doing this. There is a structure that you should follow. This is the structure I followed. It worked for me, and it worked for all the other people I taught this structure. The structure is pretty simple and it's super understandable, but sometimes people don't want to follow it because they are irrational and they think just about making money with online business and they are dragged away by their emotions. Well, this is the structure. It's super simple. It can't be more simple than this. Number 1, you keep your job. Do not quit your job because it will take time for your online business to work. You will need to invest money in your online business. Keep your job if you're lucky enough to have a job, even a part-time job. Keep it. This is super important. Keep it. Do not quit it. Do not do my mistake. Second step, find a service to offer. Specific, really specific service to offer that you can offer to private clients. This is maybe the most important part. I know it's not sexy. It's just theory. But if you do this part in the right way and you find a specific service that you can offer and you can find clients for this service, done. You already done 80% of the thing that you have to do. So find the right service to offer, something that your clients want. Then work with clients. Find clients, convince clients to work with them, and then collaborate with them. Step number 3. Step number 4, when you make enough money, more money than you're making with your 9 to 5 job, that's the moment to quit your job. That's the moment. Do not do my mistake. Do not quit your job before you make more money with your clients. And you quit your job before making more money with your clients. So when you make more money with your clients, that's the moment to quit your 9 to 5 job. I want you to have no risks here. No risks. Nothing. And number 5, at the end, you can work on your online business on the side. While you work with clients, then you have more time. This is the reason why you want clients, not because you want to just skip your 9 to 5 and get in another cage. No. When you work with clients, you set the rules. You set when you want to work, where you want to work, how much you can earn, so you can even earn even more, and you regain your time. You have more time to work on your online business when you're working with clients. When you're working 9 to 5, you have a limited amount of time. So that's the moment when you quit your 9 to 5 job, when you make more money with your clients, and then you can work on your online business on the side. This is the structure. This works. It works for me. As I told you, it worked for everyone I taught this technique. It will work for you as well. So the most important thing we need to focus on right now is this: finding clients. This is the most important thing. We need to find clients. If you can find clients and if you can do the other things that I told you, finding a niche, working with clients, then we are in the right way. You need to find clients. This is the most important thing that we need to take care right now. And I want to propose you this program because last year we started with the first edition. We had a Facebook group that was connected to the program, and people were incredible in that group. People were getting clients, people were starting working with clients, and they were they were leaving their 9 to 5 job while we were going on the program, because they were already making a lot of money just because they found more than one client in a couple of weeks. So the feedback were amazing, absolutely amazing. That's the only thing I can say. That's the only reason why I tell you that you should try, because I already saw this. I already saw that you can get results with this program. That's why I tell you totally honestly that you should get on board. And another suggestion or advice that I can give you is that you shouldn't wait. Sometimes we wait. We wait to quit our 9 to 5 job. We wait to find clients. We wait to create our online business. We wait a lot. And I waited a lot. If I started doing this 10 years ago instead of 3 years ago, well, I had seven years with a better life that I had in the past. Do not wait. Just go straight with your decision. I created a short graph here to show you that in, let me move my face or I can't see the text. Let me see if I can do it. All right, here. So March 2018, this is when I was just working 9 to 5. I decided that it was too much. I wanted to quit my 9 to 5 job. I wanted to start working with private clients. So in June, when after March, I started working with my clients. In June 2018, I was making some money on the side. I was still working on my 9 to 5 job. I was making money with clients on the side, but it wasn't enough. So I kept working 9 to 5 and some clients on the side. It wasn't nice, obviously, because I had to work on my 9 to 5 job and then the rest of the time I was working with my clients. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. But in September 2018, because I went on for a few months, I was making more money with my clients than I was making with my 9 to 5 job. That's the moment when I quit my job. I quit my 9 to 5. January 2019, I was making even double the money that I was making with my 9 to 5 job just with clients. And I had even more time to work on my online business, working on my YouTube channel, growing my email list, creating my online program. That's the moment that you have to work on your online business, not before. That's the moment that you have time, you have motivation, you have money to invest. You can use Facebook ads. I was using Facebook ads before. I couldn't afford it. So this is the moment. This is the moment. When you quit your 9 to 5 job, that's the moment then you can start working on your online business. And another thing that I want to tell you about Escape 9 to 5 that I said before is that those are live sessions. That's maybe just this is the only reason why you should start, because it's live session. It's not another program that is pre-recorded. You stay in front of the screen, you just listen what the expert is telling you and nothing else. This is totally live. You will have a live session with me, like right now. I teach you what you have to do, and then you can ask me every question you want. And I work just with you, personally with you guys, with each one of you. Last year, I worked with each one of the people that were in the program. That's why I care so much, because if they don't get results, I don't get results. I failed. That's why I want every single person to succeed. This is super important. This is just this reason you should join, just for that. I wanted to put here a few things that you will have during the program, so at least you know what I'm going to teach you. Well, I'm going to give you a step-by-step time plan. This is important. Many people, they don't know when they have to do something, how to find the time. I will create the time plan for you. I will give you I will create the time plan. I will organize your time. You don't have to think what you have to do and when you have to do it. Then I will list all the channels that you have to use to find clients. If you went through these 5 videos, I gave you a few channels, but not all of them because we didn't have enough time. In this program, I will give you all the channels you need to use or you have to use to find clients. All of them. Then I will give you, this is super important, all the scripts. The email scripts. And if you want to send a video to your potential clients, I will give you even the scripts of videos. So you don't have to think what you want to write on the emails that you will send to your potential clients. I will give you the script. I will show you what you have to write, what are the things that you have to highlight, and even the scripts for videos. If you are brave enough to use videos to talk with clients, I'm going to explain to you in the program why you should use videos and how you should use videos and what you have to say in those videos, what is the structure you have to follow. Then I will tell you how to scale your income. This is important. This is why you work with clients. If you work 9 to 5, you can scale. You need years to scale. And I said this in the videos. When I was in my 9 to 5 job, it took me 2 years to have $100 more per year. 2 years to reach that kind of scaling, if you want to call scaling $100 per year more. With clients, you set the rules. When you work with clients, you decide when to work, what to do, where to work, whenever you want, and you decide how much money you're gonna make. I will teach you my personal technique to scale your income client after client. First client, you will get this amount of money. I will teach you how to get this from the second client and even more for the third. It's gonna be a ladder. You're gonna grow client after client and we will make more money client after client. That's why before I showed you how much I was earning in this month, and in next month I was making double, because you can scale with clients. You just need to know how to do it. So I will teach you my technique that I'm using even right now to scale client after client. I just double every time. I will tell you what you have to do and how to convince your new clients to accept this new price that you will set. Then I will list all the tools that you have to use, and the majority of them, they're all free. These are all tools that I use for my work. They're all free. I will give you the entire list of tools. I will teach you how to use those tools. So even this is pure gold. And then there is the Facebook group. There is the private Facebook group where you will have access to me when the live sessions are over, and you will have access to all the other members. So this is super important as well. Now, last thing I want to tell you is what is going to happen during the 6 weeks. And the week number 1 is going to be about rules and tools. So the tools that I told you, the list of tools, I will give you the list of tools immediately. Immediately you will know what kind of tools you need to use and the rules that we have to respect during the entire program. What you have to do when you have to do. So rules and tools. Week number 2, profitable niche. Again, this is maybe the most important part. I know it's not that sexy. It's just theory. But if you make this part right and you find your service, your personal service and specific service, you will get clients. There is no doubt about that. Many people don't get clients because they are just offering the wrong thing. You need to find the right thing for you and for your clients. I will talk with each of you guys that will be in this program, and I will help you get the right niche, your profitable niche. Week number 3, finding clients. Everything about finding clients, how to find them, the channels that you have to use, how to talk with them. You will get everything here. Week number 4, how to convince them. I know that, okay, you can find those clients, but then how can you convince them to work with you and to hire you? This is the moment where I'm going to give you all the scripts. You will know what to say, when to say, what is the order that you have to follow when you talk with a client, how to talk with a client, if you have to write or if you have to send a video or if you can use another method to convince this client. Every client is different. I will help you to convince all of them. I will give you all the scripts and you will even know the order. You have to go through your script. Week number 5, collaboration guide. What is this? Well, you started working with a client, but then how can you work with this client and how can you keep this client for as long as you want? How can you collaborate with this client? I know that many people, they don't know how to collaborate with clients. They don't know what they have to offer to the client, how they should keep in touch. Guys, I went through this process for 3 years. I understood what works and what it doesn't work. I will tell you exactly what you have to do to collaborate in the right way with the client, to not lose that client and to keep that client as long as you want, as long as you find another client that pays you even more. So this is the mercenary way, but this is the way that work and the way you can scale. And then at the end, I help you to scale your revenue. I will teach you my secret technique to scale client after client, make more and more money client after client. This is what we will go through during the 6 weeks. So this is the entire program we will go through. Now, there are just 12 spots available for a reason, because as I told you, this is completely live and I work with people. I don't create something pre-recorded. It's not something general. It's personalized on the people that will be in the program. I don't want more than 12 people. That's the maximum amount of people that I want in this program. So I can put my time on each one of you. This is why there is a limit. And as I told you, there is an offer that I gave for all the people that are in the group. The offer is a 30% discount. It would be normally $997 for a single payment to get into the program. You have a 30% discount. So there is no better way to get into this program. With $597, you can get into the program and you're set. You're set for all 6 weeks, six weeks with me. If you don't want to pay all in once, I give you the possibility to pay in 4 months. So in this case, it's 20% off, $197 per month. 4 months, you repaid your program. Now, why this price is even lower than you imagine? Well, number one, you have the discount. So already that you should join just for the discount. Number two, this is something that I saw last year in the first edition. When you get a client, you already repaid your program. You get a client during the program, you more than repay. There were people who were charging $1,500 to work with a client part-time during the program. They repaid the program already. So you should join the program. You shouldn't think about the money because you will repay this money as soon as you find a client. You just get one client, you repay this program. That's why it should be, you shouldn't even think about that. You should just join it. Now, as I said before, the doors will stay open till Friday night. I will give you this amount of time of thinking to think about if you want to join the program. If you want to join right now because you're afraid the spots will finish pretty quickly, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna just send the link right now so you can already go into the page, the landing page for the program, and you can join. If you're afraid that those 12 spots will finish super fast, go straight away. If you want to get into the program, and if you want to get into the program with this discount, and after that, after Friday, the program will expire, so there won't be any program anymore. If you want to get into the program, I tell you straight away, just sign for it. Sign for it, use the discount, and get your spot. And you will see that in 6 weeks, I will teach you everything you need to know to quit your 9-to-5 job and work with clients. When you will start working with clients alone, you will regain your freedom, you will get even more money, you will make even more money than you were making in your 9-to-5 job, and you will have time to work in your online business. This is really, you shouldn't think about yes or no. This is a no-brainer. You should just join with this discount. It's even more affordable. So if you have any question, guys, the comments will stay there, obviously, below the video. So ask any question in the comments. And as I said, the doors will stay open till Friday. You have this time to get into the program. I can tell you, get in straight away. Do not wait for the spots to be completed, to be all full. Just get into the program. Go with a single payment of the 4 monthly payments, whatever it works better for you. And I hope to see you there. And for every question you have, just let me know. I will reply to every question you may have. For this video is enough for today. Let me know if you have any question. And well, I'll see you there. I'll see you in the comments, or I'll see you in the next day. See you, my friend.